Hello, this is wmpyr. For today's lesson, we're going to be covering a single stick, Stick-Chaku, and what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys an overview of the basic Stick-Chaku stuff, and it's divided into 4 parts. So I'm going to show you one exercise per section, so 4 exercises in total. So the first thing starting off is the basic idea is to just pass the stick from one hand to the other hand. So this is just stick passing. What we're going to be doing is this right here. I'm going to bring the stick like this and then just pass it to the other hand. Nice and simple. And then from here, same thing. Just bring it like so and then pass it to the other hand. Just going 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So just get some nice reps doing that. There's many different ways to pass the stick, and the reason why I chose that one is because I figure like this one is everyone that's messed around with a nunchuck is probably going to do that, so I don't really need to cover that. And the other thing is, please keep in mind that if you include tossing the stick like that, now you're going to have way more ways to pass the stick, because that's all you're doing, going from one hand to the next. I'm personally not big into throwing the stick and tossing it and catching it like that, but I just want to let you guys know that that's also part of it. Okay, so the second part, number 2, is now we're going to add striking. Okay, so part 2, let's do this one. So I have the stick, I'm going to bring it underneath right here, and I'm passing it up. Okay, passing it high. So pass it high, you're going to continue the motion and strike. Okay, so once you strike, you're going to park it to the other side, and then now strike from there, and then bring it back to the same side, and then you're going to pass it up, like so. So now we continue the same thing. We repeat the same thing on the other side. So we continue the motion, and that's a vertical strike right here, and then you park it on the other side, and then now you have your horizontal strike. You bring it back, and then you're going to pass it up. You pass it up, you continue the motion, so you strike right here, and then now you park it on the other side, horizontal strike, and then you pass it up. So it goes 1, 2, and pass. 1, 2, and pass. 1, 2, pass. 1, 2, pass. 1, 2, pass. 1, 2, and pass. This is a fun one to do. Please get some repetitions with it. Okay, so the third part, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding harder strikes from eskrima. So now we're going to incorporate figure eights, circular motions, things of that nature. Okay, so instead of just striking the basic strikes like this, we're going to incorporate the harder ones. So we're going to start off with this right here. We're going to do a figure eight motion right here. So it's a downwards figure eight, and it's a sideways figure eight. So I'm starting off from the outside. I'm going 1, 2, and diagonal. This is a basic figure eight motion right here. So you're just going 1, 2, and you finish with a diagonal strike. It has a lot of power, and it's a good solid basic combo. So from here you're going 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to use that momentum to come back. So we're going to go like this. We added a circle right there, one circle there, and we pass it diagonally. So this is where our stick passing is. This is one of the other passes that we do. So we pass to the other hand right here, and then from here, I'm bringing the stick from behind. So because I'm bringing it, I'm creating a figure eight. Oh, this one is a vertical figure eight right here. So it comes from the back right here. I'm creating basically, at this point right here, this is a reverse S, and I finish with a diagonal. So it's a reverse S, finish with diagonal. Reverse S, finish with a diagonal. That's what I'm doing. So right here, that's my reverse S, finish with a diagonal, continue the motion, and pass it right here. So now I continue the whole pattern again. All right, so I'm going to pass it right here, horizontal figure eight, finish with that diagonal, use the momentum to come back, pass it to the back right here, and then I bring this to do the vertical figure eight motion and continue again. 1, 2, bam, pass right here, 1, 2, bam. Use the momentum. There it is. And I continue again. It's right here, bam. Use the momentum to come back. This is my S, and I pass it right here. And starts all over again. So from here, figure 8, boom. Use the momentum, come back, pass, S. This is definitely more complicated than the other ones, so be sure to please take your time and definitely get some repetitions. If you're having a hard time with it, just go back and practice the simpler ones first. Remember, this is just one exercise in this part 3. There's so much more in part 1, so much more in part 2, so explore, play around, and practice. I'm giving you the concept. So once again, part 3 is you're mixing these figure 8s, circular motions, instead of just strike and then pass like this. Now, I mean, these are like so, and then you pass. You see what I'm saying? So we're adding the harder strikes from eskrima. So next, part 4, for part 4, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to basically push the stick down right here, like so, and then pass. Push the stick down and pass. Okay, so from right here, you're pushing the stick down like so, and then you pass. Push it down and pass. This one seems a lot simpler than what we just did, and it probably is. It probably is a lot simpler, but the reason why this is in part 4 is because our motions now are more compact. So instead of passing the stick like so, even if you're using a circular motion, right, it doesn't matter. When you're passing, we're passing like this. They're big passes, what we're doing, like this. These are big passes. Now we're passing here. Boom. Everything is right here. So this is what we're doing. These passes are more compact. This is much more closely related to the balisong and the karambit. So everything is done like right here. So for this exercise right now, this is all I want you guys to practice, is just push it down like this and then pass. Push it down and pass. Push it down and pass. Push it down and pass. You're just basically switching hands. So right now my right hand's holding it, left hand is going to push. It's going to push all the way like this. And then I just made a strike right there. And then I pass. Same thing with the other hand. I push. There's my strike, and I pass. Boom, pass. Boom, pass. Strike, pass, strike. So, pass. So what we're going to do is push, strike, pass. Push, strike, pass. Push, strike, pass. Push, strike, pass. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.